Hey guys, the name is Jasper, and welcome back to another reaction video. Today is episode 92. Um, pero bago yun, basahin mo natin mga comments nyo. Try natin ito basahin ng mabilisan kasi nagmamadali din at the same time mamaya may klase ako. Gabi yung klase ko, pati tanghaling klase ko. So, at the same time, may edit ko to. Late na ako nagising. So, let's see what we can do here. So, basahin mo natin mga comments nyo from those 3 videos. Desktop small camera. There we go. Alright, you guys. Tinati ko na mga pinagsusulat niyo dito. As usual, news first. Okay, so we got 3 videos here. Scroll down right here. Ate Connie Manalang wrote in. Jazz, kung may time ka, search mo yung interview na Clara at Fidel sa Fast Talk with Boy Abunda. Grabe on the spot talaga yung mga tanong descriptive. Inabahan ko talaga yun. Yeah, I'm going to watch it if I get some time. I'm actually planning to do some honest reaction about it kasi the other reaction video that I did, yung sa CNN interview nila, it actually got a ton of views, which is something that I wasn't expecting. Pero I did see a clip of it na share ng kaibigan ko. Tinanong ni Boy Abunda, ano yan? Anong mas gusto mo? Yung titig ni ganito o yung titig ni David? Tapos sabi ni Barbie, excuse me? Tapos yung titig ni ganito, titig ni David. Tapos sabi ni Barbie, oh my God, we can't, nag-post siya. We can't compare it, Tito Boy. I'm like, dude, that's like the best answer that you can give. Habang tumatang lalo ko nagugustuhan yung mismong ugali ni Barbie when she's off-screen dito sa show na to. It's, for some reason, yung nakikita ko yung pagkaklay niya sa literal na pagkatao niya bilang Barbie in real life, and it's I find it really interesting, to be honest. But yeah, slowly Barbie Forteza is slowly turning into like one of my favorite actresses kasi she has this charm in the real world na I actually haven't seen in other celebrities. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for that, Ate Connie. All right, artist, sino nga wrote in. I commented this comment po in your previous honest reaction, episode 90, okay? Which is related to my other comments in the same video, but I was surprised po that this comment didn't show up and was included. But okay, I didn't know what happened and why it happened because maybe of its length. I guess I was surprised because this comment was even commented and posted about 5 to 7. Okay, yeah, napapansin ko yun sa YouTube for some reason. Whenever there's sabihin nila there's like 8 comments, pero kung binasa ko there's like just 7 comments, 6 comments, there's 1 comment missing. It's a YouTube thing. I don't know what's happening with that. Pero okay. Yung dahilan pala ni Cly sa pagdala niya ng libro ng El Fili sa mundo mismo ng El Fili ay para palabigyan na. Oh my God. Nabayin pa rin ako. Sorry about that. Okay, para bigyan ng kanyang existential and identity crisis. Yeah. I agree with that. Yeah, the fact na pwedeng baka makabaso rin ito. Finally, in El Fili, babasahin na mismo ng mga characters yung libro na sinasabi ni Cly. And in this case, the other book, which is El Fili, diba? And yeah, para bigyan sila ng existential crisis. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I said na baka makakabasa lang si Padre Salvi at si Basilio. Pero kung bibigyan ng existential crisis yung mga tao, and then eventually everybody will be able to read it, diba? So I wonder how's that going to affect the others. Para naman kay Cly, ayan tuloy, Cly, dahil sa medyo hindi pa pala mabuti yung intention mo sa pagdala ng libro, loob ng visual feeling, na epic feel ang plano mo. Yeah, yun lang. Nakulong siya, nabasa pa ni Padre Salvi. Ang akala ko naman ay paggabay mo lang yun sa libro nangyari sa loob mo. Pero iba pala yung intention mo. Ano ba intention niya? Hindi ba yun ang point ng pagdala niya ng libro? Para maging guide niya? May other intention ba siya? Art, ano yung other intention na sinasabi mo? Ayan, nakuha, nahawakan at nabasa para Salvi ang libro mo. At kung pagbabasahin ng mukha ni Para Salvi, mas mukhang napuyat at napagod talaga siya sa todo. Mukhang wala talaga siyang balak at ibalik pa sa libro. Na hindi na niya ibabalik yun. Mukhang si Para Salvi pa yung unang magkakaroon ng todo existential crisis. Which is good. Kasi hopefully, una siyang mabaliw para ma-take advantage ng mga tao itong si Para Salvi. Pero alam naman natin gagamitin lang yun laban nito sa ibang mga pili. Yeah, we are already seeing that sa abangan, di ba? So, I think we're going to see his first set of actions dito sa episode 92 mismo. So, I really wonder how that thing is going to affect him. Artist sitting us wrote in, what is your degree po pala, Sir Jasper, or including your major, minor, if any? Oh, right now, I'm working on my bachelor's degree sa film, TV, and radio stuff. I already have an associate's degree sa film, TV, and radio. Pero I really wanted to get a bachelor's degree just to get more experience. And I think gagraduate ako next year. And hopefully, if maging full-time student ako all the way through hanggang next year. Pero we'll see. Ang main problem ko lang talaga yung pambayad. Walang pambayad. So that's why I'm working and trying to pay off my utang. So there's that. Thanks for asking. Artist Sitting Arts also wrote in, what I mean po in my comment there is Clara can still continue what she kind of became in Olmutang and and that is still to continue to pretend to be a divina ang mga hula. Okay. But only in secret. Okay. Got it. 100%. And only if she's with mo. Yeah, Simone. When someone already knew that she's capable of doing hula that actually has him because of all of them and her former friends or allies and all instead continue her initial intention plan motive, which she's told episodes in above. Ruining characters or allies identities and leaving an existing character by using the book of El Pili in which you just to prove that they won't believe in her hula again because that would give these characters or friends and allies existential identity crisis most likely. Yeah, just like you explained earlier. The most fortunate thing is Father Sab is already reading and learning more about the book of El Fili, especially the chapter about Simon. It's even way worse, or even the worst that have happened into the book because the book is now with one of the worst or not in the novel. That's true, and also read by one of the worst. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, gaya ng sabi ko din, this is like the worst case scenario, di ba? Hindi ko naisip na pwede nga pala may ibang characters na makabasa ng libro. Hindi ko naisip na pwede nga pala basahin ito ng mga ibang characters at what's the worst way that could happen, then Padre Salvi was able to get his hands on his book and babasahin na niya. Pero sa hula part, okay, that makes sense in secret. Makala ko kasi like manguhula in public eh. So that's going to draw a lot of attentions. Pero yeah. Given that she already planted the seeds, diba? Remember when we were talking about seeds several times in previous months? The fact that she was able already to plant the seeds na may pagka marunong siya sa mga hula-hula and stuff, then why not just go full out manguhula in secret in order to achieve her goals, diba? And to persuade others. But yeah, I'm down for that. Pero just like you said, Padre Salvi already has the book. So I think the manguhula thing is not going to happen anyways. So there's that. Pero hey, it can still happen. We still have we still have less than, yeah, what, ilang araw na lang tayo, diba? Oh my God. Sisipol talaga ako. Ba't ako sisipol? All right. I hope our Mikai sub-community will be right with this theory. With some, to most of us, I guess, agrees upon a sub-community of Mikai fans, supporters, viewers, audience, and watchers, aka bangers with a larger Mikai community. The Padasawa will end up going mad and crazy. Yeah, that's like the so far. Yan yung theory na lumalabas sa community mismo. Something like those or along those lines, all because of the book of knowledge that his position and that he's now been being like, yeah, I can see that. I wouldn't be surprised if if the writers are going to tell a story just like that. However, I would be surprised if they will go into a different route and subvert our expectations, and maybe they might do something else about Padre Salvi that doesn't involve about him going mad. So again, I'm just here to watch. I just hope the writers will execute it pretty well. But so far, everything has been going pretty strong. We are now at the probably at the most exciting part about the No Limitang story in general, kasi we are now in the El Fili part kung saan anything can go. Anything can go. Given the Buenos Elias, we still have Mana Clara here. She still has a big role here. Even Padre Salvi. And Padre Salvi is now aware of the books, and there's just a lot of ways to go through here. So, yeah, I'm really excited actually every day. Talagang isang malupit na abanger na ako. If I have time though. All right, Arte, sitting ourselves wrote in. I really hope that this new information of knowledge of Padre Salvi or about the book of novel El Fili R will turn into a curse for him and his downfall. Yeah, I that's what I've been wanting. That's why the going mad theory is something that people are talking about, kasi basically it will lead to his downfall. But yeah, this might cool will also benefit him and be used for beneficial of his own individual gain. In this weekend, even in his last final week, but it will be or will slowly be turned into a curse for him in the last and final week for the last few days. Yeah, you know what? Before bago tayo umabot sa if ever there's a downfall na mangyayari kay Padre Salvi, bago man tayo umabot sa mismong downfall niya, I do think we are going to see some wins muna coming from him. We will see him win several goals bago natin makita yung downfall. So there's that. For justice and karma to be served, well, in this television series, he really definitely deserves the worst and the most severe, intense, and extreme form kind of death. Oh my God, among everyone else in the television series, even if not it's the original novel or book. Because after all, Mikay and Ibinoli Mitangere, El Filibusesmo are the fictional works and literary masterpiece of historical fiction. With Mikay being historical portal fantasy fiction, and after all, he's just still a fictional character, not just a fictional character, but one of the worst characters in both novels and books in Mikay. Sorry saying ba na parang gusto mo din makita si Padre Salvi mamatay on screen? Pero baba. I have a feeling na Padre Salvi is not going to die here. But if we have a good ending, then we might see Padre Salvi being imprisoned. Pero death, I'm not sure. Death is too easy para sa akin. I want him to get punished in a way na kung saan magsasuffer siya for many years, diba? Kasi death is just quick. Death is just quick. So there's that. But yeah, hopefully he will get punished sa lahat ng pinagagawa niya, but not through death. Alright, thank you so much for that, Arte. Maria Lourdes wrote in, ako naman, what I'm after is yung reaction video talaga and yung analysis. Kaya okay lang kahit malabo yung videos ng Mikay at RV mo. Madalas nakinig ako sa RV mo pag nasa work ako at nasusundan ko naman. Okay, yeah. Yung parang background play. Madalas 2 times ko din pinapanood ng Mikay sa Jimmy Chan at sa GTV. GTV, ano yun? Ay, parang narinig ko na yata tong GTV na to. Parang YouTube. Di ba parang YouTube channel din to? Ibang GTV to. Pero hey, thank you so much for Mario Lourdes. Yeah, while I do like watching the episodes, I also really like doing reading the comments and doing the analysis whenever I'm free though. Pero yeah, that's awesome. It just shows na, people are actually watching these other videos kung saan yung, I call them like companion videos sa main honest reaction, comment replies, and analysis. Because they also take a ton of work to do, especially the comment replies though. Kasi naubusan ng bosses doon and stuff like that. But thank you so much for that, Mana Lourdes. We have a few more days left. And then suddenly magbabago na yung mga habit natin. Um, and yeah, there's that. Thank you so much for that, Maria Lourdes. And of course, Ate Connie replied, I believe. Hey, God bless you too, Ate Connie. Happy birthday ulit. Advance happy birthday. Ooh, GTV tuloy. February 11. Sabado yun, di ba? Yes, Sabado. Alright. Alright, honest reaction you guys. Pasahin natin to. Alright, Mika O. Ayun na, teka. Scroll na muna tayo in US. Okay. Mika O wrote in, Hello, Mika. Alright. Okay. Yung asawa po ni Doña Victorina ay laging kasama ni Padre Salvi sa makabagong mundo ni Clay. Nagpunta na sila sa coffee shop at nag-Jollibee na rin. Ay, ito ba yung ano? Ito ba yung mga video na pinaglalabas ni Padre Salvi pati ni Renato? Nakasama na yun yung asawa ni Padre, si Don Tiburcio, nakasama niya yun. Man, I need to see that. Oh my God, si Don Tiburcio to. Iba na itsura niya. Kailan to pinost? January? Naligaw na naman. Okay, that makes sense. That's awesome. Wow, di ko alam. Oh my God, sinasama na ni Padre Sabi lahat. Sino pa ba yung sasama niya? Sana isama niya si Maria Clara para si Simon. Alright, or dapat i-guide ni Clay si Padre Salvi, diba? That would be really great. May theory lang din ako, Kuya Jazz. Si Padre Salvi ay nalalaman na ang mga pangyayari at mga sikreto na babatin na. Paano kaya dahil sa pagkakaalam niya sa mga hinaharap ay dumating sa pagkakataon na isipin ng mga tao na nasisira na ng balit si Padre? Yeah, I think everybody is trying to come up with a theory na nasisiraan na nga ng bait si Padre, or at least he can go mad too. Sapagkat magtataka ang marami na baka si Padre Salvi ay sumasaguni sa mga manghula. That's you, na pinagbabawal ng simbahan. Wala lang, napasok lang sa isipan. Medyo mababaw lang ito. Pero siya, no, hindi mababaw, hindi siya mababaw. I think that's what everybody else is saying right now. Nga lang, kailangan bumahin. Alright, sorry about that. No, hindi siya mababaw kasi yun din ang mahula ng mga tao, yun din ang hula ng community natin na either makita ng mga tao na masisiraan si Padre Salvi or literal na he will go mad. And hopefully that is the case kasi that's what I wanted to see, diba? I want Padre Salvi to suffer. That's the thing. Arte wanted him to die. Like the most horrible death, pero I just want him to suffer after all of the years ng pagsasarap niya, diba? That he keeps on winning. So yeah, sobrang ganda ng mga twist na pangyayari. Exactly. There's just like every other day, may bago tayong twist na nangyari. Even yung pagkabaril kay Padre Salvi, that's something that I wasn't expecting. Nakaka-excite po kahit nakalungkot dahil ilang episodes na lang ang nalalabi. That's true. That's true. Ilang episodes na lang. Yung scene ni Clay at Basilio ay parang mag-ina. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for some reason, that scene kind of reminded me of like Sisa seeing her son for the first time again. Parang ganun ang reaction ni Barbie Forteza doon ni Clay. And she was able to perform that scene really well. Even Khalil Ramos so far has been a very good performer. Lantaran na rin niya talagang sinasabi kay Basilio ang mga pangyayari sa lantaran na rin niya talagang sinasabi kay Basilio ang mga mangyayari sa hinaharap. Yeah, yeah, and titignan natin yun if that is the case. Pero yeah, again, thank you for writing that in, Mika. A few more episodes and we're done. A few more episodes and then we're done. All right. Okay, Julius Christopher wrote in. Basilio and Clyde's reunion is like a little hug of comfort in the middle of a storm. That's true. Heartwarming, well executed. Khalid's expressive eyes matches Barbie's expressive acting. 100%. Um, Man, even yung eyebrows si Khalil, he reminded me of Emilia Clarke in Game of Thrones. She has also very expressive eyebrows, but that could also lead to very good acting too. The biggest twist is that alam na ni Padre Savi ang buong kwento. Yeah, yeah. I'm not sure yung buong kwento kasi parang binabasa pa rin niya pero nasa kabanata 7 pa lang siya. Pero I think eventually he will be able to read the entirety of the book. Curious lang ako doon. Si Padre Salvi hindi masyado na-mention sa book, di ba? Sa kakalam ko. So I wonder how is that going to affect him or that might lead him to this way of thinking na since wala ako masyado sa libro, then that means I can make my own fate and destiny. Baka that's what he might be thinking. Pero that's also coming from a pare. So maybe there's a different kind of way of thinking there. Anyways, ngayon alam na niya, mas magiging interesting ang kwento, pwedeng mabali. Oh my God, babayin ko dito. Be right back. Alright, ngayon alam na niya, mas magiging interesting ang kwento, pwedeng mabali, pwedeng unreach the plot, whatever it is. One thing's for sure, this will be epic. It will be. And yeah, because alam na ni Padre Salving story, if malalaman niya yun, yeah, mababali ngayong original plot, I think. Because of Padre Salvi, this is why we're only getting 2 more weeks. I think for some reason, pwedeng maiwasan ni Clay mangyari ang other chapters sa sa El Filibusterismo. I said before na Clay will come back to El Fili na sa kalagitnaan na ng libro because we have a few more weeks left. Pero turns out it started with the beginning of the book, pero I think the ending of the book will not happen. Kasi this is like an alternate timeline. Pagdating sa El Filibusterismo. Kasi nga, nabasa nga ni Padre Salvi yung libro and now he will try to make some actions. Ate Clay, ako to, si Basilio. That specific line hits me hard. I'm so glad. Yeah. Especially the Ate Clay thing. Who else calls Clay as an ate sa mundong ito? No other than Basilio, diba? This is simply an amazing line. Even though tanggalin na natong ako to si Basilio, sabihin lang niya Ate Clay. Makikilala na ni Clay kung sino tong batang ito. Itong binata na to. I'm so glad na may ganitong eksena. Nakakatinding balahimo ang eksena na yun. 2 weeks na lang sila at isang buong libro ang isisiksik sa 2 weeks na yun. Pero the storytelling is superb. Walang take for granted. That's true. Pero I also believe na no, we're not going to see the entirety of the book. We're going to see an alternate version of the book kung saan mas maiksi yung story ng El Fili because of Padre Salvi's doing. If not kay Padre Salvi, I also think kung ano yung maging team up ni Basilio pati ni Clay, that's going to also make some drastic changes sa story mismo kasi it's possible, especially the dinggin yung kami scene. Dabangan na nakipagkita si Basilio kay Padre Salvi, this means sinutusan ni Clay si Basilio na kunin ang libro. Ganun ba? Si Basilio ba I got this intention na si Padre Salvi mismo ang nagpakita kay Basilio eh. Kasi nabasa ni Padre Salvi kung sino si Basilio sa libro, di ba? So um, I think what's going to happen, in order to find Simon, Padre Salvi has to look for Basilio first. And it's not the other way around na si Basilio nakipagkita kay Padre Salvi. Kasi kung inutusan ni Clay, si Basilio, that's just like maybe too much work and also dangerous. I think what Clay might try needing from Basilio is to get her out of prison first. But that's just my theory. Okay, thank you for writing that in, Julius. Beth Deason wrote in, ang husay-husay nila Khalil at Kim. Si Kim ba yung yung babaeng gumanap na huli? Hindi, Pauline Mendoza. Ay, sinong Kim? O baka si gumanap na Isagani. Tama si Isagani nga. Yeah, I mean, clearly, Khalil is the more experienced actor para sa akin. Mas nakikita ko yung talagang pagka yung acting skills niya. I think Kim is like a newer face, I believe. I haven't seen him before. Pero both of them are great. Pero I think Khalil is way better, like tons better compared to Kim. I'm not sure why I'm comparing them, pero lumabas na lang sa mga labi ko. Alright, thank you so much for that, Dizon. Maria Lourdes wrote in, naiyak ako doon sa scene ni Clay at Basilio. Sakto nagdi-dinner ako noon, hindi ko mapigil ang pagtulo ng luha ko. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's simply an amazing scene. I just find it fascinating on how different people perceive that scene and even other scenes though. Kasi clearly you guys haven't seen me cry yet. Medyo tears lang. Pero in some very dramatic scenes, some people are commenting na talagang umiyak sila and stuff like that. And it just shows the power of storytelling and how it can fully affect people in many different ways. Gusto kong umiyak, pero I'm not that kind of person. Pero I do understand the significance of that scene between Clay and Basilio. Thank you for writing that in, Mario Lourdes. Nelly Padua wrote in, clueless as to the outcome of El Fili. Me too. I'm always watching your reaction video, even I'm not commenting. Hey, that's awesome, Nelly Padua, and I really appreciate it. You did leave some comments before kasi nakikilala kita. Oro Plata, Mata, and Muro Ami after Mikay. Ito ba yung show? I think yung susunod yata or Duhay. Pero I might be wrong. Pero yeah, again, thank you so much for that, Nelly. I really appreciate you spending time with us and leaving that comment in. Alright, Jake Salvador wrote in. Mikay fans, nasa finale ay sabay-sabay tayong manood sa ating mga TV para naman kahit paano mapakita natin ang suporta sa buong team at maitala natin na makakuha sila ng pinakamataas na television rating sa bagong panahon. Kumbaga, parang black screening ganun. Like Miss You na may kanya-kanyang reaction while watching sa TV. Sana tingin nyo. Hey, you guys can, I'm down for that. Kaso, wala ako sa Pilipinas and whenever this show is airing, nasa trabaho ako, so I wouldn't be able to do that, unfortunately. But yeah, it's something that you guys can like do. I'm pretty sure there are already groups of people who are planning to do this on Friday, next Friday, do a black screening. Kasi I've seen that thing happen before in other shows. And yeah, that will be great. That will be great to show the support that we have sa team ng Mara Clara Ibarra, and I think they deserve it. They respected this No Limitangan and Filibusterismo show. Actually, itong dalawang nobela ni Jose Rizal are one of the reasons why I wanted to be a filmmaker. Kasi I actually wanted to make a movie based on No Limitangare and El Fili. Pero I think the GMA team her team, Love and her team, were able to make an adaptation of those books that is very, very quite, if not accurate, at the same time very fun to watch for a newer generation, and if not newer generation, yung older generation, then it's really fun to watch. And this is something that I will see again someday, probably with someone else, maybe with my child or something. Pero this is the most definitive way of experiencing Norme Tangere and El Filibusterismo. Not El Filibusterismo, they made some changes in El Filibusterismo, but at least for Norme Tangere, this is the most definitive experience that you can have, experiencing the Nolo Me Tangere story. And that's saying a lot, coming from someone who was able to read the books, and someone who was able to read the books and called the books as my favorite book of all time. So there's that. Thank you so much for that, Jake Salvador. And hey, good luck to you guys sa mga manonood nito on the final day. All right. Ming wrote in. All right, Ming. Hi Jess, I'm super busy with my life as well. Hindi na ako nakakanood ng reaction videos recently. Kaya nag-binge watch ako ng episodes and reaction videos. But hey, you're doing fine. Best of luck sa studies. Thank you so much for that, Ming. And yeah, everybody can get busy. Not everyone will have this streak of watching each episodes ng derecho. But yeah, life, all of us are busy. We need to prioritize other stuff. And we have responsibilities, so that's good. For the copyright, baka iba yung guidelines sa US. Ang na-notice ko din yung ibang reactors dito sa Pilipinas, hindi siya medyo strict. Bars and zoom in lang, okay na. Yeah, yung nga eh. Pero sa'yo, kahit 80% covered na at maliit na nga ang screen mo for the original vid, na-flag ka pa rin. Yeah, I don't know how that thing works. I'm pretty sure it's automated, pero na-flag pa rin ako. Kahit man i-cut ko siya ng sobrang dami, I will also get copyright strike na for like 10 seconds of the clip, maka-copyright pa rin ako. So there's that. I think it's just a YouTube thing, or maybe it's a regional thing, but yeah, super strict nila. But it is what it is, diba? I can't do anything else about it, whether it's choosing between having a reaction video or not doing a reaction video at all, diba? And I choose the former kasi nasimulan na natin, so we better end this thing together, diba? Question lang, I'm going back to Baportabo scene. I'm curious bakit si Kapitan Basilio nasa babang kubierta. Di mayaman at may position siya. Does he have the same reason with Padre Florentino, or he really fell from grace? Kung sino po makakasagot, salamat po na madami. You're right about that. Hindi ko napansin yan. What nga ba? Kapitan Basilio Baportabo. Bakit nga ba? Bakit nga ba? Ba may explanation dito. Malaking tulong si Google. Pero no, yeah, di ko napansin yan. Oh my God. Papa-subscribe ba tayo? Man, I'm not sure though. I'm not sure. Itanong ko kaya si Arte. So far, si Arte magaganda din yung mga sagot niya. Try ko reply si Arte sa mga comments niya. And baga aware siya about doon. Pero yeah, there's a chance na he did fell from grace. Baka nag-get up na siya, kaya siya nasa lower deck. Or he just decided to choose to stay there, then stay with the other people up on top, diba? So, I fully don't know. Sorry about that. Pero that is an interesting, you caught something interesting na talaga nawala sa isipan ko. Pero that, again, hopefully someone will be able to answer this. Ipin ko na nga to para may makita. Also, as for Padre Salvi reading the book, kung hindi man magkaka-season 2 ang Malika at Ibarra, Maka siya ang way para mapabilis ang kwento since we only have 2 weeks left. Plus, meron pang parts na need i-include for the conclusion story ni Clay. Oh God, yeah. Yeah, even though we have this last 2 weeks para sa mga Clara Ibarra, man, the writers needs to basically have a conclusion to all of these side stories we're having. We have the side story between Huli and Basilio. We have Basilio and Cly's overall story. We have Padre Salvi and the book, Simon and his other agenda, and even Pablito and Elias. We also have that kind of story. And yung story pa ni Cly sa real world, kay Maria Clara pa. Madami silang kailangan right now everything's so tangled. Kailangan na lang i-straighten everything out by the end of the story, and they have a few more days left. So yeah, that's a lot of stories to tell and a lot of stories to end. Pero yeah, I agree with you. I do think Padre Salvi is going to accelerate the story. If not, we are not going to see the entirety of El Filibusterismo, kundi magkakaroon ng alternate story kung saan the book will be cut in half, at least the story, and we might see a different midpoint hanggang to the third act ng El Fili compared to the book mismo. So that will leave every book readers actually it will make everything fresh sa mga book readers kasi hindi namin alam kung ano mangyayari sa susunod if ever that's going to be the case. Well, right now we are seeing that due to Parasavi's actions. So there's that 2 weeks. And I don't think mapafollow nila yung storyline ng Elfili. Yeah, yung nga sabi ko, Clyde's character na pumasok ulit sa libro. Pushing for a happy mother ending. Me too. Okay. Will make no sense since alam naman natin na every story can make their own version of the story. Well, Clyde's character na pumasok ulit sa libro pushing for a I don't think mafa-follow talaga nila yung story ng Elfili. Clyde's character na pumasok ulit sa libro pushing for a happy ending will make no sense, okay? Since alam naman natin na every student ni Prof. Torres can make their own versions of the story. Sorry, hindi ko gets itong part na to. Medyo inis na ako ngayon kasi simula nung nag-trend ang mga pabitin scenes from the last part of No Limitary ay parang tinuloy na nila sa LPD. It seems like every episode ngayon parang wala na conclusion. Medyo nakakapaw na kasi mag-predict. Yeah, that's true. But that's a good way to keep us watching. Keep our eyes glued into the screens kasi hey, last 2 more weeks, a few more days to make money for them, diba? And I'm down for that. It makes each episodes more exciting para sa akin. And we only have 2 weeks left. It will get repetitive if they keep on doing that, like the entirety of the show. But we have 2 more weeks left, and yeah, I'm all down for the cliffhangers by the end of each episode. So there's that. Melissa po I wrote in, salamat kay Hernando, nagminti si Fidel, hindi pa huling episode. Yeah, Hernando is our hero right now. I'm just happy that Hernando is with Fidel kasi Hernando is Fidel's conscience. Mararara wrote in, papunta pa lang tayo sa exciting part. Either exciting part or depressing part, Mararara. Pero we'll see. Tira natin. And finally, Mario Lourdes wrote in, less than 2 weeks na lang, ayoko na mag-overthink. Pero si Padre Sabi, napapa-overthink na rin habang nagbabasa ng El Fili. Excited na rin ako sa muling pakikita ni Fidel at Clay. Sana sa next episode na. Oh my God. Lahat na nag-overthink. Kung hindi yung mga audience, pati na si Padre Salvi. Imagine yun na. Nanonood tayo ng El Filibusterismo ngayon. Pero si Padre, basically, technically, he is experiencing the same story as we are right now. So, pati siya nag-overthink na rin. That's some fourth wall breaking. A lot of fourth wall breaking nangyayari dito. And yeah, excited na makita si Fidel at si Kalay. Hopefully next episode na nga. And thank you for writing those in, you guys. And now, all right, now it's time to watch episode episode 92. Thank you guys. Goodbye and take care.